Maelstrom. A destructive whirlpool which rapidly sucks in objects. Little did the explorers know that as they turned the next bend of the calm river a vicious maelstrom would catch their boat. Magnanimous. Noble, generous. Although I had already broken most of her dishes, Jacqueline was magnanimous enough to continue letting me use them. Malediction. A curse. When I was arrested for speeding, I screamed maledictions against the policeman and the entire police department. Malevolent. Wanting harm to befall others. The malevolent old man sat in the park all day, tripping unsuspecting passers-by with his cane. Malleable. Capable of being shaped or transformed. Maximilian's political opinions were so malleable that anyone he talked to was able to change his mind instantly. Mandate. An authoritative command. In the Old Testament, God mandates that no one should steal. Manifest. Easily understandable, obvious. When I wrote the wrong sum on the chalkboard, my mistake was so manifest that the entire class burst into laughter. To show plainly. His illness first manifested itself with particularly violent hiccups. Manifold. Diverse, varied. The popularity of Dante's Inferno is partly due to the fact that the work allows for manifold interpretations. Maudlin. Weakly sentimental. Although many people enjoy romantic comedies, I usually find them maudlin and shallow. Maverick. An independent, nonconformist person. Andreas is a real maverick and always does things his own way. Mawkish. Characterized by sick sentimentality. Although some 19th century critics viewed Dickens's writing as mawkish, contemporary readers have found great emotional depth in his works. Maxim. A common saying expressing a principle of conduct. Miss Manners' etiquette maxims are both entertaining and instructional. Meager. Deficient in size or quality. My meager portion of food did nothing to satisfy my appetite. Medley. A mixture of differing things. Susanna's wardrobe contained an astonishing medley of colors, from olive green to fluorescent pink. Mendacious. Having a lying, false character. The mendacious content of the tabloid magazines is at least entertaining. Mercurial. Characterized by rapid change or temperamentality. Though he was widely respected for his mathematical proofs, the mercurial genius was impossible to live with. Meritorious. Worthy of esteem or reward. Manfred was given the Congressional Medal of Honor for his meritorious actions. Metamorphosis. The change of form, shape, substance. Winifred went to the gym every day for a year and underwent a metamorphosis from a waif-like girl to an athletic woman. Meticulous. Extremely careful with details. The ornate needlework in the bride's gown was a product of meticulous handiwork. Mitigate. To make less violent, alleviate. When I had an awful sore throat, only warm tea would mitigate the pain. Moderate. Not extreme. Luckily, the restaurant we chose had moderate prices, none of us have any money. One who expresses moderate opinions. Because he found both the liberal and conservative proposals too excessive, Mr. Park sided with the moderates. Modicum. A small amount of something. Refusing to display even a modicum of sensitivity, Henrietta announced her boss's affair in front of the entire office. Modulate. To pass from one state to another, especially in music. The composer wrote a piece that modulated between minor and major keys. Mollify. To soften in temper. The police officer mollified the angry woman by giving her a warning instead of a ticket. Morass. A wet swampy bog, figuratively, something that traps and confuses. When Teresa lost her job, she could not get out of her financial morass. Mores. The moral attitudes and fixed customs of a group of people. Mores change over time, Many things that were tolerated in 1975 are no longer seen as being socially acceptable. Morose. Gloomy or sullen. Jason's morose nature made him very unpleasant to talk to. Multifarious. Having great diversity or variety. This Swiss Army knife has multifarious functions and capabilities. Among other things, it can act as a knife, a saw, a toothpick, and a slingshot. Mundane. Concerned with the world rather than with heaven, commonplace. He is more concerned with the mundane issues of day-to-day life than with spiritual topics. Munificence. Generosity in giving. The royal family's munificence made everyone else in their country rich. Mutable. Able to change. Because fashion is so mutable, what is trendy today will look outdated in 5 years. Myriad. Consisting of a very great number. It was difficult to decide what to do Friday night because the city presented us with myriad possibilities for fun.